It was this songwriters festival in Deadwood, South Dakota, and they had like everybody do like a cover of a song at the end of the festival, and I do this cover of "Stand By Me." It's something I've always been haunted by that song, the Benny King song, and I do the kind of a weird version. I'd just been playing it in my living room for years and just singing it for nobody, just myself. And I went and did the festival, and it was actually very healing because a friend of mine kind of really prompted me to go out there, and because it's in the Black Hills and it's really spiritually charged land, and he's like, there's a reason you need to be here. And I was like, okay, well, whatever. And I was like just devastated. I was like just a shell of a man at that point. 2 weeks after he died, I probably hadn't slept in a week. I was in bad shape, and there was like 5,000 people at the end of this festival, big crowd. And like I said, I wasn't an artist. I was just a songwriter. And I went and sang "Stand By Me," and I can't explain it. I mean, there's video footage of it, but it doesn't do it justice. But it turned into like a revival, like in the middle of that song. It was like if I, doubted that I was an artist in that moment, I would have been the biggest fool in the world. It was like God's way of like making it blatantly obvious, and it's kind of how it had to go down, and it felt like I was wearing my dad on my shoulders the whole time. It was like this weird reversal of roles, and it was like I guess like a knighting of sorts, like no, you're no longer a songwriter now. Like in that moment, literally when I sang that song on that stage, it was like you're now different, and that's the moment when I knew like, oh, everything's different.